Ooh, good morning, everybody. Welcome um, to our all levels class. Okay, we will get started just in a seat. So, really, any comfortable seated position will work. Sitting up nice and tall, closing down those eyes, rolling those shoulders down and back. Those hands can just rest on your knees. Taking that big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Again, big breath in and out. Just a couple more times on your own. Just finding that calm, quiet space. Bringing yourself to this moment. Now let's reach those fingertips out to the sides. Flipping those palms, reaching those arms up overhead. Palms will meet, bring those hands down to heart center. In that big circle, reach those arms out to the side. Reach it on up. Exhale the hands down. One more time, reach those arms out and up. Now we'll twist it over to that right side. So sit really tall on that inhale. Exhale a little deeper into that twist. Inhale, bring it back to center. Reach those arms up. And exhale, twist it to the other side. So lengthen first. And exhale, deeper twist. And bring it back to center. Reaching those arms up. Side bend over to your right side. Inhale it back up. And over to that left side. Inhale, bring it back up. And then sliding those hands forward. Sit tall first. And then exhale, walk those hands out a little bit further. And then walk those hands back. Sit up tall. Switch that cross the legs. Inhale again, those arms will reach up. Palms meet, bringing the hands to heart center. Arms will reach out and up. Exhale the hands down. One more time. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and tall. Let's find that side bend over to that left side this time. Inhale, bring it back up over to the other side. Inhale, reach it on up and twist it over to your left side first. Inhale it to center. Twist it over to the right side. And bring it back to center, sliding those hands forward, staggering those feet if you need to, finding that stretch through those outer hips. And then walk those hands back. Go ahead and come onto those hands and knees. Spread those fingers out, pressing into the palms. Bring those fingertips into the mat. Inhale, we're going to drop that belly, lift the chest, lift the tailbone as we look up. And exhale, we'll round that spine, press the shoulder blades away, tuck that chin, draw that belly up and in. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, look up. Exhale, round. Now, if you want to add a little extra movements, a little sway from side to side, you can. And bring it back to neutral. Core stays nice and tight. Let's step those feet back to our plank. Holding it here. Let's go for 5. Squeeze those legs together. 4. Toes pull forward, hands pull back. 3, 2, and 1. Sending those hips up and back into that down dog. Pedaling out those feet. And now inhale on the toes. Bend those knees, stepping those feet up to the top of the mat. Sliding the hands to the shins. Half lift, so flattening out that back. Exhale, sliding those hands down as we fold. And bending into those knees, nice flat spine. Rise up to standing, reach up nice and tall. We'll slide that right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale it back up to the other side. Slide that left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, bring both arms back up, press those hips forward, reach those arms back, and then exhale, flat back as we fold. Half lift. And exhale, plant those hands down, step it back to our plank. Shift that weight forward. If you lower those knees down, you can. Lower all the way onto your stomach. Point those toes, roll the shoulders down and back, lift through that chest. Exhale, soften it down. Curl those toes under, reverse that plank, and send those hips up and back, down dog. And then inhale on the toes. Bend those knees, stepping those feet up, top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Reach it up nice and tall. Side bend to the right. Inhale it up. Side bend to the left. Inhale, reach it up. Flat back as we fold. Half lift and plant those hands. Step those feet back to our plank. Shift the weight forward. Lower down to the stomach. Point the toes. Shoulders roll down and back as we lift through the chest. Back down. Curl the toes. Reverse. Hips up, down dog. One more breath. And we'll come onto the toes. And those knees. Step those feet out. Mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Side bend to the right. Inhale it up to the left. Inhale it up. Flat back fold. Lengthen on that inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step those feet back. Lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, those hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. So tailbone presses up, hips, heels press down. One more breath, really active through this down dog. And we'll come onto the toes. Bend those knees. So we're going to step those feet outside, not outside, but pretty much in line with the hands. My pinky toes are at the very outside edge of the mat. Heels turn in just slightly. Let's rise up to standing. So we're setting up that squat stance. Grip those toes into the mat and twisting those feet out. Okay. And then arms will reach up. Core stays nice and tight. Sink those hips down just as low as you can, keeping that chest up nice and tall. And inhale, rise back up. And exhale, sink it down, try and go a little bit lower. Inhale it back up. Last time, sink those hips down, hold it here. And then we can bring those hands to heart center, maybe those hips drop down a little bit lower. That spine can lengthen out or flatten out a little bit more. Knees are driving out. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs out, turn those feet parallel as we fold. You can walk those feet a little bit closer together. Hands are on the ground. Back is flat, so knees might have to bend a little bit more. And we're gonna lift. Left leg up, square the hips. Curl that knee in, rounding the spine. Inhale, flatten out the back as we extend that leg out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach it out. Last time, curl it in. Send it back out. Big step back. So we're going to keep that heel lifted. Inhaling those arms up overhead into that crescent lunge. Shoulders relaxed down. Bend into that front knee. Breathe. Let's twist. Left hand reaches forward. Right arm reaches back. Bend into that front knee a little bit more. And reverse it. Left arm up. Right hand reaches down that back leg. Being over that shoulder. Bend into that knee a little bit more. Then reach those arms back up. Hands come to heart center. Hover that chest. Twist. Left elbow hooks across that right thigh. Back leg is nice and strong. Chest is lifted. Belly flows in. And inhale those arms back up. Pause it here. And then step those feet forward. Reach tall, hips press forward. And then exhale, fold. You can find that flat back. Bending those into those knees if you need to. We'll lift that right leg up. Press through that heel. Exhale, curl that knee and round the spine. Inhale, press it back out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Now, big step back. Inhaling those arms up. Bend into that front knee. And then we'll twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Then we'll reverse it. Right hand up, left hand slides down that back leg. And reach both arms back up. Hands will come to heart center. Hover that chest and twist right elbow across that left thigh. And inhale, we'll reach those arms back up. And step both feet back to the top of the mat. Reaching those arms up, press hips forward. Exhale, flat back fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant those hands. Step those feet back to your plank. Lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Then we'll inhale on the toes. Bend those knees. Step those feet behind the hands. So pinky toes right at the edge of the mat. Come all the way up to standing, reaching those arms up. So not straight up in front of you. Kind of angle them out a little bit more. And from there, I can sink those hips down. Press those knees out. Maybe the hips drop down a little bit more. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale it down. Inhale back up. Last time, exhale it down. Now bring those hands to heart center. See if those hips drop down a little bit lower. One more breath. And then we'll straighten those legs. As we fold, walking those feet a little bit closer together. Let's lift that left leg up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach it out. Curl and reach last time. Curl, reach it back out. Big step back. Arms reach up. Twist it. Left hand forward, right arm back. Reverse. And both arms will reach up. Hands come to heart center. And twist. Inhale those arms up. Step both feet, top of the mat. Hips press forward. Then exhale, fold. Lengthen out. Right leg lifts. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach. Curl. Reach. Curl. Reach. Big step back. Arms up. And twist. Right hand forward. Left hand back. Reverse it. Inhaling those arms up. Hands to heart center. And twist. Inhale, both arms reach back up. And step the feet forward. Hips will press forward. And exhale, fold. Lengthen on that inhale. And exhale, plant those hands. Step it back to our plank. Inhale, some. Exhale it to our down dog. Now stretching through the hips. We'll add a quad stretch in here too. So right knee to that right wrist. Foot comes across pigeon. sliding that left leg back, bending into that knee. So you can stay on your left hand as we reach that right hand back. So maybe you're on the hand to grab it, and maybe you stay here, or maybe you can go down onto the forearm. So up to you. Now, again, we want the toe pointing straight up. We want that heel tracking in line with our left glute. So we're not yanking the foot from either side, putting a weird torque on that knee. Now from here, gently press that foot into the hand, and then we'll release, pulling that foot a little bit closer to you. Again, press and pull. Go ahead and release that foot, lower onto those forearms, and rest that head down. And come back onto those hands. Switching sides. So down dog first. Take a moment here. And then we'll bring that left knee, left wrist, foot comes across, right leg slides back. Now, bending into right knee, reach that left hand back. Thumb is up on that pinky toe side of the foot. And then if you want, lower the forearms down. And make sure the toe is up, knee tracking. Straight line, and then gently press that foot. It's not really actually super gently, but press into the hand, and then pull it back towards you a little bit more. Big stretch to the front of that right leg. Press and pull. Stay with that press, push and pull. You can go ahead and release that hand, release that foot, lower onto those forearms, and rest that head down for a few breaths. Slowly come back to those hands. Step it back to a down dog. A couple breaths here. You can grip those hands into that. Pull the forearms towards each other. Lifting the hips, pressing the heels down. Core is tight. And slowly lower those knees down. Let's come into a seat. Closing down those eyes. Sitting nice and tall. Just a few breaths in and out through the nose. And big breath in. And out. And just focusing on that breath for a moment. The mind wanders. Maybe bring it back to just saying inhale to yourself. on the inhale and exhale on that exhale. Give your mind something to focus on. Keep those eyes open. All right. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. Great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.